What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, we're going to have a great show today. Man, before we get started, though, with the whole show thingy that we do, this airplane, let me bring my people on. Hold on. What up, Gina?
Man, we'll spend, oh my gosh, this is crazy stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, ICE is out in Crown Point right now with helicopters right in our backyard.
Get out of here.
I'm not kidding. I am not kidding.
I don't even know what to say, man.
There is no safe space anywhere. Run.
Well, we ain't got to worry about nothing right now, but
not right now, bro, but we still got
right now.
we still got 3 years and 11 months.
Don't know what's gonna go down, but the tables ain't turned yet. But I know. I was gonna say a tasteless joke, but I ain't gonna say it now. But
Don't do it. These people, they're scared to death.
I know, and I feel bad for them. Okay, but
I had somebody was telling me today about how this is all cracking off, and the stuff that Trump is doing. They thought Barack was going to do when he got into office. Do all this silly stuff with immigration and everything, and try to put white people in slavery. I mean, it was some crazy people thinking some crazy stuff over here in Tennessee. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I said, "There's no way that's going to happen because, first of all, my brother, they're going to check him. Somebody's going to try to get him, and it's just fear. It's just unadulterated fear. I mean, you got it. It's like a hysterical fear. It's going across all the networks and everything.
I gotta say this though, man. First of all, and then we're gonna get to our guests. We gotta pray for those families that lost their lives.
Oh, without a doubt.
In DC on that plane crash. And let's seriously pray for the president too. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him, all right, but did you all see his conference? He did the right thing. He did the press conference, but then he starts making it political and saying that the reason that the crash happened was because of the DEI.
DEI.
Yeah.
What? Stop! And you got his new Secretary of State sitting right next to him, sitting right down there.
He got his hand up, but that's a puppet.
It's a time to be showing sympathy for these families because this was really senseless. And I said I couldn't even imagine being in that plane knowing that
it's in a damn helicopter right there.
Man, it had to be so much fear in the hearts of those people.
Keep prayers for them. Keep prayers for us as people. Keep prayers going for everybody, man. Let's get to the show, okay? Yes. Today, man, look. This gentleman we have here, man, he's been living with epilepsy since the age, well, it might have been younger than that, but since the age of 13 that he knew about it, okay? And, as I said in the promo, epilepsy is a disorder that it deals with the nerve cell activity in your brain. Okay, and then it can cause you to have seizures. And this gentleman has been dealing with this for a long time, and now he's helping people to cope with it. All right. Let's everybody say what's up to my man Steve Atwood. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Steve?
What's going on, Dina? What's up, Mo?
Slow motion.
First off, I want to say just what you said earlier to those people. My prayers go out to them, all on that plane. Horrible situation. Like you say, our prayers are with them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's just sad, you know. I mean, that could be another show, man. But again, man, thank you for coming to the show. This is the first time we really did something like this. Honestly, that I can remember. Am I right, Gina Mo?
That's right. Epilepsy.
So we want to know. We want to know, man. So epilepsy, man.
We did. I think. I don't know if that's even close to it. We did incontinentia.
Yeah.
I can't even say it anymore. Pigmenti. That's what it is.
I know what you're speaking about.
Yeah, pigmenti. Yeah. We did that one, and that was something that's very, very. I was uneducated on, and I think a lot of people. So, you know, we know about epilepsy, but I don't know anyone who has epilepsy, and I don't know any details about it, but it's something that we're familiar with. You know, we hear the term, but we don't know the details about it. At least I don't.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you too, Steve, real quick. A long time ago, I still don't know the full dynamics of epilepsy, but I know a long time ago, and I think I was at Westside when this happened. There was this girl, Mo. You might know her, but I won't mention her name. But I'm walking down the hallway, and all of a sudden, this girl just falls and passes out, and everybody says she got epilepsy. I'm like, what is it? I mean, I don't know what causes. But
you know who used to have epilepsy in our class?
Who's that?
Richard Bates. You know, his was pretty bad too, because he used to have seizures in class.
Well, see, that's why I'm glad that we have Mr. Edwards on, so we could understand more.
He can open the door and give a better understanding, because he has gone through it. But before we move forward, I just want to make sure, bro, you did say the disclaimer, right?
I did.
Okay.
I said it right off the bat.
I slept through that one.
Steve, so let's take it all the way back, man. Okay. I know you. I mean, I think you had mentioned 13, but you know, you probably had it before that and didn't know about it.
No, because first off, epilepsy, let me explain epilepsy. Epilepsy is a neurological disorder marked by sudden resurgence and episodes of sensory and disturbance with loss of consciousness and or convulsions. And they're associated with abnormal electrical activity within the brain.
Okay.
So, and 1 out of 26 people will have a seizure. 1 out of every 26 people you see. But only 1 out of 10. But 1 out of 10 will develop epilepsy.
Okay. So when you were young, let's go to 13. You know, what happened to did you have a epileptic seizure, or did you have things going? You know, explain to us what happened.
I shouldn't have skipped school at 13 years old.
Oh wow!
Because I truly believe in karma. And I skipped school. Well, first off, I seen a guy have a seizure.
Okay.
I was in middle school.
I
was a couple weeks before. I was in middle school, and I seen the guy fall out. He's shaking, and this is like 1988, 89. So, and he actually bit the tip of his tongue off.
Damn.
I mean,
yeah, that happens.
Bit the tip off, because when I started having seizures, well, let's get to there. I skipped school.
Okay.
Me and a friend, we say, hey, we're in junior high now. We think we grown. we decide we gonna walk to the village. Excuse me. Y'all know where we was going.
Yeah.
Right there on Grant Street.
Yes. So I skipped school, made it home okay, everything. Sitting in the house with my mom and my best friend. And all I remember is waking up and a paramedic standing over me with ice saying, don't fall asleep, don't close your eyes. At 13 years old, I'm thinking I'm dying.
Wow.
Because I truly didn't know what a seizure was. I seen one maybe, like I said, a couple months ago, but I didn't know.
So, I mean, what did you feel, though? What did you feel?
I mean, I felt dizzy, very lightheaded.
Okay.
Dizzy. Then I felt nothing because I was unconscious. And when I started having seizures, they were still putting spoons and utensils in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can bite your tongue off, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because people say you could bite your tongue off. Some people say you can't, but I actually seen a person bite the tip of the tongue off. So it is possible.
Wow.
So when I developed epilepsy in 1989, this is what I can say now. I have never been a year seizure free, and it is 2025.
Wow.
So you still have seizures?
I still have epilepsy.
Stephen, did the epilepsy come from the seizures?
The epilepsy is seizures.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's more of just the medical term.
Yeah.
It is what the disorder is. It is epilepsy. So
anyone that has seizures, that's epilepsy?
No, because you have a seizure doesn't mean you're epileptic. But if you have repeat seizures, that's when they label you an epileptic.
Right. What would you say brings them on? You know,
skipping school.
Definitely skipping school. So I hope my son is listening. Skipping school. But it actually is a hereditary disability.
I'll get ready. I'm gonna ask you another question. So how does the treatments go as far as cannabis is concerned?
One of my favorite questions.
You going all the way to the end, Mo? You going to the end?
I'm right there in the middle.
Let's rewind a little bit.
Okay, Mo, we're not gonna go there right now.
All right,
let's go. At 13,
I'm just saying. I heard it was
yes,
it does keep you from.
We'll speak on it. We'll speak on it. But at 13, it kind of changed my life because I thought I was getting ready to play football in school. A couple years, I'm getting my driver's license. So everything I had planned on had changed, and it was to the point I was having 4 to 5 seizures a week.
What?
Yes.
Well, it causes brain damage. It can cause brain damage, right?
I truly thank the Lord that I am able to sit here and speak with you guys today.
Man, that's remarkable, man. But and for those people that don't go through those things, couldn't imagine going through it. Number one, but to go from the age that you're at now to the age back then, and you're having it all the time. I mean, has it done anything to your body?
I mean, truly, definitely, because epilepsy medicine, there is no medicine that cures epilepsy.
Okay, good. So there's no medicine that cures epilepsy. So
there's no medicine.
You just have to live through it.
So basically, at a point in time, I thought I was a lab rat because it was try this medication, try that medication, try this medication. I mean, it was some medications.
You don't even know the after effects or the side effects,
right?
Or the after effects even.
Exactly, Gina. Exactly, because they all come with drastic side effects.
Hey, Bree says she has her grandson has seizures.
Well, tell her she can reach out. I have a support page on Facebook. It is called Epilepsy Enlightenment. And if
is that true? What Frank? I'm sorry. Is that true? What Frank said that stress can bring it on? We all stressed out.
Yes, stress can bring it on, and that's why I said the discussion is living with epilepsy, because I c- like I spoke with you earlier. Epilepsy is my woman, and my girl is my side chick.
Oh, okay.
Because epilepsy ain't going nowhere.
So there's no cure
Now,
for it.
No.
Let me ask this question because I keep seeing something in common. Our previous guest said her daughter deals with epilepsy. It started when she was 13. We talked a little bit behind in the green room. I told you that Harriet Tubman had epilepsy. It started at the age of 13. So is that common with it? Is that the age where people realize they have it?
That's a question I really can't say yes or no. But like I say, I actually know that's the age it started for me. And there are a few celebrities that also deal with epilepsy. Lil Wayne has epilepsy.
Oh, that's why he drinking all that syrup.
But he has a different type of epilepsy because you have a photosensitive epilepsy. A photosensitive epilepsy, I suffer from that also, where flashing lights, strobe lights.
Set it
well,
off.
he in the wrong industry then.
No. But he does not have, the lights does not affect his epilepsy.
No.
He does not have the photosensitive epilepsy.
That's why he sound the way he sound.
It's different.
There's different types then, right?
There are over 40 different types of seizures.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So with that 40 types of seizures, they class them differently. What type do you have?
I have the largest type of seizure, what is called tonic-clonic. Most people know them as grand mal.
Yeah, I think that's what my sister got. She had grandma seizure because she can have her sitting down and she'd just start, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So this limits having epilepsy. I know a lot of people live with it, but it limits a lot of things that you can do, though, right? As far as it's like working a regular 9-to-5 job. Can you do that?
I had an uncle that had epilepsy, and he worked a regular job, and he didn't have a seizure for the last 50 years of his life. But he also developed the epilepsy from having meningitis as a child.
Whoa. Totally different.
Right. So it's in different situations. In my situation, I used to try to go work a lot of jobs real hard, computer jobs, labor. And it came to the point where I had to stop.
Well, would they even know what to do if you went into a epileptic seizure on the job? Would they probably wouldn't even know how to handle it.
At that point, people were still putting spoons in your mouth.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My neighbor had a son that had seizures, and I remember helping her put that spoon in her son's mouth, putting him on the table, holding him down. His legs and arms would be flailing and putting that spoon in it. So I know I'm guilty of it.
See, and another thing, you never hold a person down when they're having convulsions. What you do is you move everything from around them.
That's what we
You get a cold towel and you put that on their head. A seizure should last 2 minutes. If an epileptic seizure goes longer than 5 minutes, that's when you need to call an ambulance. That's when it's
you had to call an ambulance a lot of times for him.
That's when it's at a point of emergency.
Yeah.
And
I think he was about 10 years old.
The contractions from the seizure
13, I don't know.
Cause some damage.
I mean, you definitely will have some type of nerve damage, but I thank the Lord because I've met many people with seizures and they're not as lucky as me. or blessed as me, because
Blessed.
it's not luck, it's blessed.
Right.
Mm.
God still
I want to
got
go
something.
back because we moving pretty fast. I
know.
want to
Yeah.
go back. I
Yeah.
want to go back, Stephen, because it's something, like I said, that a lot of people, we hear of epilepsy, but I don't think we know the details of it. You talked about how, at 13, you ended up going into a seizure. Tell us how you dealt with it as a child and as you went through teenage years and even adulthood.
It can be a very scary thing, because really you really have no one to speak to about it, because if someone doesn't go through it, they will never understand. They will never understand. So, I mean, it can be embarrassing. I mean, you're trying to go to high school and, hey, you're falling out.
Nobody knows what to do. Everybody looking at you like you're crazy.
And that's why I say I hope anyone with epilepsy and seizure disorders, you keep good people around you. Because I can say I dealt with some people that you probably would have never thought they would have learned about seizure first aid or what to do when someone has a seizure. So I did have some good friends, and I grew up in almost a rough area, what you call Gary, Fifth Avenue.
Yes, sir.
But hey, I'll tell you this, a lot of them looked out.
Mm.
A lot of them looked out, and it affected me. I mean, sometimes you don't get invited to some of the parties and things like that, because guess what? You might have a seizure and shut the party down.
Wow.
So,
that is crazy. I didn't even think about anything like that.
cool or not.
Did your parents have to inform the school nurse or your teacher that you had that going on?
I had so many seizures so frequently. They were known right when I was in there.
So that's a good that's a good thought right there. Your niece Jasmine B. Nichols says, "Hey, Uncle Stevie."
All right, hey Jasmine, love you, baby.
But let me ask you this: how do you manage? I mean, do you know when it's coming on, or you know what I mean?
You have feelings. You actually you can have feelings, and it may not come that day, but you might know within the next few days. You're like on alert for seizure alert. You might have lightheadedness, dizziness. I mean, it's certain things that you may pick up in your voice.
All right, but can you, like, okay, if you're feeling that way, is there something you can do to kind of quell that, to kind of make it subside so that it won't become that seizure?
Well, okay. I actually have a epileptic pacemaker, which is called a VNS, a vagus nerve stimulator, and it's in my chest. And I have a little Apple Watch. It looks like an Apple Watch. And if you feel yourself getting sick, you swipe across your chest, and it will send the electrodes to your brain to try to relax your system.
And when did you have that? You've had that as a kid?
No, the first time they ever told me about it was 1994. And I was skeptical because it was very, very new.
So let me
no, go ahead, Mo.
I was going to ask you a question. So, is there any like restrictions on activities like driving or stuff like that with you?
With me, yes, but everyone that has epilepsy, some people drive. I heard Stevie Wonder was driving the car. And he blind, so.
I hear you.
Hey, Carmelo Anthony said Stevie Wonder told him he loved to see him play. So everybody's disability don't affect them, But in my situation, yes.
You do have restriction.
My driver's license was suspended at 13 years old.
All right.
What?
It had a medical.
Yet.
Exactly.
Well, exactly.
It had a medical lock put on it.
Because soon as you go down there to the spot and get a driver's license, they're gonna ask you some questions.
It's that red flag gonna pop up.
Right. Yeah. All right, you can stop right here, turn around, get out the door, see you later. That's how it.
Wow.
Bree has a question, bro.
Yeah, I was just going to put it up there. Actually,
yeah, because that's an interesting question.
Ella.
Ella, I'm sorry.
What's that question?
Said, does it cause kidney issues?
No.
Well, Bree disagrees with you. She says absolutely, just don't understand what to do. Then that could be a comment from something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a different. She responding to something else.
Oh, okay. But like you said, even with driving and growing up, I mean, it just changed our output on life. You know, I really respect Lyfts and Ubers now. You know, and growing up, a lot of people probably thought, why we always see them out walking? Because I had to get there. Because with epilepsy, I mean, it doesn't come with transportation.
Yeah.
So I've known Stephen for a while, actually. We just reconnected, actually. And I never knew that you had epilepsy,
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you probably can't look at somebody and say, oh, that person has seizures.
Right.
Exactly. And some people, I had a woman tell me one day, well, you don't look sick. I told her, well, I'm not having a seizure.
Right.
So some people, I mean, I don't know how am I supposed to look because I have epilepsy.
Okay, so go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask, okay, so you mentioned earlier about medicine. Does medicine really help to stabilize everything? I know it doesn't cure it, but does it does it help to stabilize?
If that person maybe could find that one or maybe two that works for them. I've been on a medication now for the last 4 or 5 years that I can say it's been better. Because like I say, when I first started having seizures, I was 4 or 5 times a week. I mean, falling out. I mean, it got to the point where it was no need to go to the hospital.
Wow.
So, and I mean, it just, I kept good people around me. I try my hardest not to be stressed because like you say, stress will cause a seizure. And trying to grow up 18, 19 years old and live a regular life, go to college, everything. Girls, yeah, definitely. You got to find one.
Stress you out though.
a lot of them don't want no epileptic man.
Well, I hate to make a joke about it, but when you had that seizure, boy.
I tear it up though, boy. I have a seizure.
Oh my God!
As long as I come out, what?
We should have known he was going there.
I hear you, because ain't no movement like that.
You really called daddy then, but anyway. Okay. I mentioned the medicine, but can you have surgery to?
There is a brain surgery that they do, but I chose never to look at it.
Will that surgery?
On my brain either.
I'm just saying, will the surgery stop it?
I can't say it would.
They don't know. They probably don't know.
Telling my sister.
Sure.
They give out medicine that they know can't stop seizures.
Right.
And they give them to you. They could care less. It's just like when you go to the neighbor and get a sack of green. It's a drug that we hope helps you and comforts you because they do not stop seizures.
Okay.
All they're trying to do is make you slow your neurological action.
Right. That's it.
So I was checking out some stuff because I knew he was coming on. They were talking they were just talking about. Hey Rachel, surgeries where they actually catch the top of your cranium, and someone was doing it while he was woke. So they can search around and they go around places like
while it's naturally in the natural functions.
Right. They want to make sure you don't mess with your eyes or your mouth or talking or speech or your smell. They want you to be still feeling stuff. So they go around in your brain and they're looking for the spot that causes it. Well, first of all, they did a scan of your brain when you had the seizure, and they could just about pinpoint where you had the seizure. Then they go in your brain and go to that spot, and they basically short circuit that part of your brain.
Yeah. I've had many different tests. I've had 24-hour EEGs. I've had 72-hour EEGs. I've had tests where they're monitored my brain and like they tell you, do what you do on a regular day.
How can you do that with
But
that
how
on?
how can you do that?
I mean, hey, I want to eat just because I had a bunch of wires hanging out the back of my head. So somebody asked me, like, man, what is wrong with you?
Say I'm hooked up like
$6 million man.
I told him it was a new Walkman.
just so y'all know too, just so y'all know too, Steve is a comedian as well. Seriously, that's one of his gigs. He's a comedian too. But so let me ask you, man. Are there? And I'm going to read from this article that I was looking at about the safety precautions for epilepsy or people that have epilepsy. It says wearing a medical alert bracelet or a necklace. It helps identify individuals with epilepsy in case of a seizure. Avoiding water activities without supervision. Seizures can occur in water, so it's important to take precautions. And using a seizure detection device, if available. These devices can alert caregivers or emergency services about an impending seizure. So let's go to the second one that I read, avoiding water activities without supervision. So you can't swim, right? Well, you can swim, but
without supervision.
I mean, I try to live my life every day as I've lived my life since before I have seizures. Like I said,
think that's the bottom line. I think that's the bottom line. People with anything, but in this particular case with seizures, you got to try to make a normal life, right?
Yeah, definitely, because you can be in the shower and your water can come out too hot and it can cause a seizure. It can come off too cold and it can cause you to go into a seizure.
Jeez. Hey, Ella says now what I don't understand is if you are in the hospital, you have the leads on your head and it measures seizures and then they send you home.
Yeah,
why would they have to keep you there? I mean, the only reason for you to be in there would be because you're having a seizure.
Yeah, for the test. I mean, even when you have a seizure, once they take you to the hospital, you're out the seizure and everything. They check your medicine levels. But if your medicine levels are all right, they may have you sit there till you come together all to get away, but they're going to send you home.
Basically, they just gathering information off every epileptic person.
I want to go back to Ella's other question because I think it tied to her question about the kidney disease. She's asking, is it the medication that causes the kidney disease, the medication that you take?
And that's how I should have answered that question, because depending on what medication, that can be a side effect of a medication. So it depends on what. So you must check all side effects of all different epilepsy medications.
Whew.
So how does a person with like diabetes and high blood pressure handle that?
You got some double whammies there. You got some double whammies.
Dealing with the epilepsy, I really can't say. So I don't want to answer the question in the wrong way. So, but like living with epilepsy, living with epilepsy in general, because around the time of the pandemic, when we came right out the pandemic, I had actually joined the EFA, which is the Epilepsy Foundation of America. And I actually became to get seizure certified, as in first aid. Because growing up as a young man, I had no help with the epilepsy. I had no one to speak to. 13, 14, 15 years old, 16, I tried to live my life as normal as possible. But it's a lot of times when, yes, you need someone to talk to when you're falling out 3-4 times a week. And you need to. No, go ahead.
Did you feel alone? Like you were the only person going through it?
Definitely, definitely. I mean, definitely way past that age too. I mean, and there's times where that feeling can come back, but I just set it aside, and I know I'm here to help those not feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that, man. You have now you're teaching people how to cope with it. Talk about that.
I have a Facebook support group called Epilepsy Enlightenment, and I'm trying to build the biggest epilepsy community on Facebook in the world. And I want to talk to parents. I want to talk to children because I want them to have an outlet to reach out. Because I know how it can sit on you. And if it sits on you like it sat on me, you're gonna have a lot of seizures because it becomes stressful.
Okay.
And it just sits. And as a child, it's like I had to stop playing video games. I was
They
a
say that
computer.
brings on seizures.
Exactly. I was a computer geek. I had to stop working on computers. It changed your life. It changes. It definitely changes. So I mean, you have to connect with good people. As of right now, I speak. I've been speaking with the Indiana Pacers G League team. So we're now getting together to do a epilepsy night with the Noblesville Mad Ants. About a year ago, I reached out to the Chicago Bulls about doing an epilepsy night. So we supposed to get back with that, and we just want to bring it to light. We don't want people to look at it as an invisible disability.
Okay.
Greg, you want to put the name on the banner for the audience?
I'm sorry?
Can you put the name on the banner for the audience? A lot of people are interested in his organization.
Can you put the name on it?
No, I always do it wrong.
It's called Epilepsy.
Really, really important. Oh, go ahead, give it to him because I don't even.
It's called Epilepsy Enlightenment.
Epilepsy Enlightenment. I'll write it down here. EPIL.
I got a really, really important question, Stephen. I know a lot of people want to know the answer to it. I've been sitting here on the edge of my seat waiting to answer this question because this is.
He said, twice a day, sis.
Baffling my mind.
Come on, Gina.
When you were young and your mama wanted to whoop you, did you do a fake epilepsy seizure?
That didn't work. I told you my mama brother used to have epilepsy. That don't work. And think about it. And what hurt my feelings is I got whoopings. I ain't never feel like I was having no seizure when I was getting my butt whooped. I was getting my butt whooped.
Oh my gosh. That's the time. That's the time, right? That's the time.
I wish I could have, but that didn't work. I'll tell you this, I used to have fun at school though, and I probably did a lot I shouldn't have. Because but if that's what you call it, Mo. But hey, teachers got tired of somebody falling out in class, so
you go to homeroom. Don't worry about it.
Right. You sit in the office.
I got a headache.
Get
on up out of here.
Go to the nurse.
Everybody that's watching, we're talking with Mr. Stephen Edwards. He's living with epilepsy, all right, and we're just trying to find out about it. And yes, today it's been different because Bree says, "Wow, Gina." Gina's telling the joke today, all right. I tried to keep it as serious as possible. Gina telling the jokes, all right. So, don't y'all come at me, all right, and say nothing.
Don't come at me either. I'm gonna get Stephen on you.
Anybody that has seizures know if we just sit and be serious all day, we're gonna constantly have seizures.
But she just said she gonna sick Stephen on everybody that come at her. Okay? And if Stephen having an epilepsy attack while he fighting y'all boys.
Oh shit! Look at this question right here. This question right here. Does one person have a seizure in class? And if there's some more people with epilepsy in the class, do they set off the other people?
No.
Okay.
Because I have been in stores in line at cash registers where I had to help people that had seizures. So I like, when I was in Gary last, I actually went through several businesses. I passed out seizure first aid posters throughout barbershops, beauty shops, Family Dollars, because these are things people need to know.
Yeah.
You know, even within the school system,
That's
because
what I say at school too.
a teacher needs to know what to do if someone has a seizure in their class.
Yep. Nurse need to know.
Well, can you tell us? I know you said a cold towel on the head. Don't hold them down.
No, don't hold them down. Well, in class, you must make sure you move everything. So I actually spoke with the Epilepsy Foundation, the EFA, about putting together a video that I feel should be showed in the class within the first week of school, and not just to the teachers, but yet to the students, because it can happen when the teacher steps out the class. Everyone needs to know what to do.
Yeah,
just like CPR.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely, and it's much easier. But no one knows, because epilepsy is almost, like I say, an invisible disability.
So
So do you know why they stopped? What's the reasoning you don't put the? I thought you put the spoon on the tongue to keep them from biting their tongue. So what made them realize you don't put that spoon in their mouth?
Because a person may not have any teeth when they take it out.
Oh, really?
Well, I thought they swallowed their tongue.
It is not physically possible to swallow a tongue. You have a little connection at the bottom of your tongue that connects to the bottom of your mouth. It's not going to swallow. Now, I have had horrible bites, but you will never swallow your tongue. But when they speak on, a person can choke on the saliva. So when a person is having a seizure, you lay them to their side. That way, whatever saliva, it doesn't back up in their throat and it runs out the side of their mouth. So that is actually what they meant when they say swallow a tongue, choking on saliva.
So just everything, once that
we come a long way with that.
Once everything happens, once you have a seizure, everything all your faculties are just gone, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not a good way to put it, but it's like dying and waking up. Because you're blacked out, you're unconscious.
So can you die from this?
Yes, I've had friends who have died from seizures. May they rest in peace. But I know I've been here a long time, and I've been dealing with the largest seizure a person can have. And in 35 years, I've never been a year seizure free. I probably never have been 6 months seizure free. And yet I'm still here, and I'm able to speak on it and help others. So I feel like the Lord has me here for that reason.
He ain't done with you yet.
And we are glad that you're able to speak on it. We appreciate you coming to the show and telling us about it. So what advice would you give? You know, I know you have the Epilepsy Enlightenment site, but what advice would you give right now to people that are going through this disorder?
Don't let it break you. That's the first thing I would say. Don't let it break you, because to me, it's just like if a person is having an asthma attack. For a few minutes, they need to hit the pump, and they're all right. So don't let it break your spirit. You're okay. You're not having a seizure every day. You're not having a seizure all day. It may limit you, but limitations open other pathways.
Right. Absolutely.
That's how I look at it.
You have really enlightened me. I'm telling you. I didn't really know any details about it. And like I said, I dealt with a neighbor that had a son. He had to have epilepsy, I'm sure, because he had seizures about 3 or 4 times a week.
I know.
It kind of took me off the real quick, Greg. It kind of took me off the stage. I will say that, because my stage name is Under the Influence. I love comedy. I love speaking on seizures. But for a little while, it took me off because a lot of things I couldn't deal with. I couldn't deal with lights on stage. So it was reasons why I kind of shadowed out because of a disability. And that's when I found out more that it's time for me to connect with the people that deals with what I deal with, to help those and to connect with those and to show them they are not alone.
Yeah, that's something else. Jasmine, limitations open up other pathways. I love that.
That's right, Jasmine.
That's her little person has both. All right.
And she's an awesome speaker. She's a very awesome speaker and author.
All right. I love authors.
Yeah.
So other than Epilepsy Enlightenment, how can people get in contact with you if they have questions?
Well, through my page,
your Facebook page?
Through the Epilepsy Enlightenment page, I have 2 chat rooms. One is Epilepsy Info, and the other is Living with Epilepsy. So, I mean, I want people to connect. I mean, like I say, living with it makes everything a little harder, but nothing worth anything is easy.
Yeah, but then you make that adaptation to your life, and then that becomes your way of life. So it's kind of like, well, natural now.
I mean, yeah, but
the adjustments that you have to make with your life is what I'm referring to.
But has everyone around you adapted? See that's the thing. That's the thing too. I mean,
think about that.
I have a child. I have a child's mother. Certain things that I cannot do as soon as it needs to be did. I may need to get to my son's school. I can't get there as quick as I may need to get there. So, I mean, it's a lot. So, and I commend her. I commend her for doing everything she does. So, and I commend my girl. I mean, because she deals with this. She deals with me. Epilepsy can be stressful on anyone dealing with that person because it comes with nerves and different things. I mean, it's a nerve disorder. So, I mean, you may have to deal with some things that you truly wouldn't have to deal in a regular relationship.
And that's good that you have the epilepsy info, because a lot of people don't know, when you step into a relationship or your 13-year-old child now has epilepsy, you don't know what to do. You don't know, now it's time to start researching to find out how to deal with the situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know we just skidded over that question earlier.
The cannabis.
Yeah.
Mo been holding it in.
All right, Mo. Yeah, we reached that point now, Mo. Go ahead.
The cannabis is a beautiful strain for people with epilepsy.
I thought so.
They have a strain called Charlotte's Web that's good for epilepsy. They have a strain called Northern Lights that is good for epilepsy.
So is the THC is the main ingredient that?
It's the THC and the CBD.
Oh.
It works as a combination.
That's great.
They're both be pretty strong there, don't they?
That's crazy. Because you know what? We at the E&D. So.
Well, I just want to say one more thing, because I got a friend that's got a baby girl that, well, Tennessee just passed their laws to where they can sell the CBD products and the hemp products. And one of them is the hemp products for epilepsy.
Okay.
And it's in a very strong form, very, very strong form. Matter of fact, when she take this, she gone. She's stretched out.
Is it in the extract? Does she take it in the extract?
I think so. I don't know what the term, but I know he told me when she take it, he said he had to take it. He took it one time and it put him out. He said he don't even know how his daughter's dealing with that. boy, he said he had the best sleep he had in about a month. Like,
Had some good.
good. But it was in like a pill form. I mean, you got people producing this stuff at this potency for epilepsy.
Yes, because, and I explain people, you don't have to smoke. It comes in all different forms. So you have it in an extract where you'll put just a drop under your tongue, and that's like for smaller children.
Super concentrated.
So yes, right.
Got gummies. Got gummies for it.
Definitely got gummies. And any type of, like I say, gummies, pill forms, extracts, rosins.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a flower. You don't have to smoke.
You don't have to. You don't have to put the smell in your house.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Steve, you've been very enlightening, man. This was a real conversation. It was a very real conversation. It wasn't somebody reading from a book or somebody saying the statistics. You just came real with it, man, and you shared your journey, man, and we appreciate you, being totally transparent with us. We appreciate that.
Yes,
thank you for allowing me to come here and show that, and allow people to know, hey, you have someone to talk to if you need to.
Barter Black, y'all. Barter Black.
Epilepsy Enlightenment, man. Y'all got to go to that. Got to go to that page, check him out, okay? And go to his page, Stephen Edwards, and look him up. Just holler at him, drop him a line. You know, wish him well, pray for him, do whatever. You know, contact him, because he's a very positive person, very positive individual, and you know, you got a lot to say about what he's going through. So, hey, man, we appreciate you coming through. Is there anything else that you wanted to say before we got out of here?
No, I just, like I say, thank you, Greg, Gina, Mo. I'm finna go see if that strain work right now. So I'm gonna let you know, for you can tell your friend which one. But like I say, Greg, I thank you for allowing me to come and speak about epilepsy. And anytime I can join in on the panel, man, please, I love it. Hey, I'm looking forward to that 1000th show.
You're going, man. You're gonna be there. You're definitely gonna be there.
Oh, I'm gonna be there. You already know, man. You already know. I remember, Greg, a long time ago. You remember that group that came out, Nuck When You Buck?
Yeah.
Remember they came. Remember they came to Gary before they really blew up, and we did that.
Who blew them up, man? Who blew them up? You better tell them.
Hey, that's before they even blew up. They came with the BMI company, and we did a thing with them, and I remember that. And and then it just blew up. It wouldn't blew up yet, but then it was over the next few weeks. Nuck When You Buck. Now I'm like, oh man, we just was with them.
They didn't even give y'all credit.
It's been a long time, Greg.
People know what 925 music videos did for them. Okay, so I don't need nobody pat me on the back. I don't care, because they know. That's why they know. 3 seconds. That 3 seconds in Kanye West documentary. They know.
They know. You definitely did. They know. Hey.
I wonder now, though. If you were to do something like that, now. To try to help wean them off this craziness that's on right now. You know what I'm saying? They had a show or something like that where they can actually see themselves on TV.
It's coming. Don't give it away.
Okay. I'm going
Mo,
back off.
Get out of here, Mo. What you got?
All right.
Mo, Gina, thank y'all. Love, can't wait to come back. I'll see y'all.
Don't go yet.
Don't leave yet. Now don't leave yet. Give us a few seconds. We got to give you your props now.
I love your energy, bro. I love your energy. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have known you had epilepsy until you said something, about what I got to take to get to the next phase. but anyway, I don't care what they say about your wife, bro. Look, you hooked up like a tow truck. I like your energy, man.
I thank you.
That's Nashville talking, okay? Gina, what's up?
I agree with Mo. I mean, your energy, a lot of times people go through medical issues such as yours, and they get depressed, or they give up on themselves, or they feel sorry for themselves. But you put on a cape and you said, I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to live a regular life, and I'm going to help people who are in the same situation I'm in. You can't do nothing but give you kudos for that. We can solitude for you for having the strength, because everybody don't have that strength. And I want to say you're doing a great job. Keep going. People need you, Stephen. People really do need you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
And man, look, it's been almost 20, 30 years, man, and we reconnected. So, yes, I need you. Bree, yeah, you can go to the party too, Bree. All right, we just gotta. But you know what? This is exactly why we do this show. All right, yeah, we laugh, we talk, we make jokes and this and that. Okay, but we want to tell the story. We want to tell people's journeys, because everyone can learn from the different people that we've had on here, and we've had over 900, just about 900 people on here. Yeah. Different people doing different things, and we learn. You know, everybody goes through something to get to something, and we here at Dope Living TV Live, man, we want to tell that story, okay, in hopes that we can make it better for some people, or they can understand more of what life is about through the stories of all of these people, the different entrepreneurs, the different people that are going through things, people like Stephen, who has epilepsy and is living fabulously with it. So y'all on the right track, all right? Everybody's on the right track. Tune in to Dope Living TV Live, and we got your back, okay? We don't have a problem with you guys coming to us and suggesting what kind of show, you know. Inbox Gene, inbox Mo, inbox me, inbox Steve, he'll tell me. And let's get it going, y'all. All right, Steve, man. Look, that's a fantastic story, man. And
happy birthday. Happy birthday to Tanisha.
To who?
Tanisha.
Yeah, that's right, Tanisha. Yes. Happy birthday, Tanisha.
Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All of that, all right? But anyway.
But don't forget, I got to throw this out there because we got some authors listening. Don't forget to register your book for the Distinguished Authors Guild. We're going to be out here celebrating you on November 9th. So get your book registered. We're going to help you promote it. We're going to get you on platforms. We're going to get you on podcasts. We're going to make sure you know how to elevate that book. So sign up for the Distinguished Authors Guild. Let's go 2025.
I'm sorry. I had to get up for a second. I'm back now.
I heard them bones cracking though.
You ain't heard no bones cracking. You ain't heard no bones cracking.
That's the cricket. He was sitting on cricket.
It's a lot. There's a lot of equipment around here. Okay, so hey, in case anybody did not in Mo's area, look, Mo really is in the.
Look, Mo will never touch that certificate.
It's the truth.
Mo will never have that certificate.
Mo, I brought it up here for a purpose. Man. Mo, I'm sending this off.
Did he say that last month?
I'm sending this off tomorrow.
Yes, he did. He done held on to that since what, July, right, Mo?
Right. It was still hot outside. The ink was wet and everything. You could have it. Damn. I know next time to go to the celebration and have somebody over there to hold that bad boy.
You should have let me grab it for you, Mo. You'd have had it by now.
Hell, I thought I was gonna get it when I came to the guild.
Mo, I got the address right here. You want me to read it out so everybody come to your house?
No, I don't need no crazy people showing up here.
But it's yours, Mo. You know, whenever you get it, it's yours.
Yeah, I got something.
You just have Greg to hold it up.
Yeah.
Mo is.
Hold on, let me take a picture of it. Hold on.
Mo is a member. Mo is a member.
Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put it right up on the daggone thing.
Maurice, Gina, Chris, myself, we've been inducted into the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. We're doing some things, all right? Okay, Mo, this is coming in the mail tomorrow. I'm smelling it off tomorrow.
He gonna send you a screenshot.
Hell, if you know what? If he'd have scanned it and emailed it to me, I could at least, put it in the frame up here with my other one. You know what I'm saying?
All he had to do was drop it in the envelope and put it in the mail.
Hey, I need some real tea.
I got you, bro. And man, look, don't forget the Distinguished Authors Guild. Look, the new Dope Living line is coming out. Okay, next month. All right, y'all get y'all shirts, your hoodies.
Hey, Real Tea need to be one of the sponsors in Dag Bag.
Dana, I got you. We gonna work some stuff out. What you do there, man? What's that?
What's that, Mo?
I gotta put.
That's his picture. Stop it.
I can put them all up there. Now I gotta put some more up there.
He said I got a picture.
He got a space waiting.
No, just a picture of ones. I got these are the ones I have on the wall already.
Your screenshot frames.
My certifications.
Mo, I'm going to send it. Okay, I haven't even sent mine off.
Off where?
Right, where you sending yours to? That's you lost me.
Jada, you didn't have to say that, okay? I was just trying to make it feel better.
I was gonna say it right after her.
Mo too. Mo was gonna say it. Send it where, Negro? Send it where?
Where you sending it?
Stop it.
Hey, wait, what are you gonna do?
Oh my goodness, Mo! If that ain't the way he's trying to make you feel better about not having yours.
So that's to let you know you're not getting yours.
Look. I'm finna send it to myself.
No, Mo. Actually, I was gonna put it on another table and then walk over there and get it myself. I got mine.
Oh
mine
my
is here.
gosh.
Oh man. Okay, look. All right. Hopefully, Steven, the laughter that we just gave you, man, that give you an extra week so you ain't gotta have no seizure, man. But Mo, it's in the mail tomorrow. That's why I pulled them out, man. I said it's in the mail tomorrow. All right. When I get it, I'm gonna show you the receipt on the next Dope Living TV Live. Make sure that you guys attend. All right.
Is it gonna take that long to get here?
He not even go expedite it, so he let you know.
Y'all.
It should be overnight.
Listen to
it ain't gonna be there till the March. It's gonna be the March show when you receive that.
I'm gonna get to him at the 1,000 show. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my God,
at least put it in the frame.
No,
least put it in the frame for the 1,000 show.
No, hey. Well, at the 1,000 show, I need everybody. I need it all framed up on everybody's and everybody.
Mo, he gonna have ketchup and mustard on it. Barbecue.
He'll tell him what he done with now.
Cheetos.
Did you see it?
I'm gonna get you some seizure medicine on there, Mo.
Woo.
Mo, I'm sorry. Hey, Mo, I'm sorry, dude. I was eating.
Stop it. You're wiping it off.
You know what? And I forgot to tell y'all a joke. It was hard to get a job. Remember we was talking about that?
Yeah.
And they used to change medications. So I used to go in the clubs and sell my seizure pills and tell people it was ecstasy.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I had these purple pills that looked like footballs. So I used to tell them they was them footballs. I'll tell you this. Didn't nobody have no seizures in that club. I'll tell you that. They was all dancing in slow motion when I left.
I just finished.
Gina, give the disclaimer. We ain't saying it.
Views expressed on this Dope Living TV and not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates.
Or
so if you don't like it, it's your own show. Anyway.
We didn't say that, okay? But Steve, man, thank you for coming through, man. We definitely, hey, your family, man, we invite you back.
Had a good time. Really good time.
I thank y'all for having me.
You need us, we here, man. In Epilepsy Enlightenment, man. Y'all go check it out and check out this page and get inspired, everybody. Have a great weekend. I know it's not the weekend yet, okay, but we done for the week, all right? Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday, all right? This is Dope Living TV Live. Peace out.
Peace.